trying to get sober. Lord, help me get stronger.
How are you doing? We are at the 12 at 12 podcast, and we have a special guest today, Miss Mariah. And this is the podcast that's about real stories, real life, and real recovery,
That's
and
right.
real redemption, and life of recovery.
That's right.
So, Mariah, please tell us a little bit about yourself to just break it in. Where you from? Go ahead. Where you from?
Okay. As he said, my name's Mariah, and I've lived in Louisville for about 12 years. Prior to that, I was in foster homes, very abusive, got adopted when I was 15. They were lifesavers. But when I was 18, I moved to Louisville, started using drugs, got introduced to meth as soon as I got here.
What was the first drug you ever tried?
Pot.
Pot. Now, do you feel? See, this is a question.
That's why I hesitated.
Do you feel like pot is a gateway drug? Do you feel like it? I know they got it medically. You got people medically prescribed it. I had a medical card when I was in Florida.
Nice.
Because I'm from Orlando, Florida.
Nice.
Just moved to Louisville a year ago. So.
Okay. Do I feel like pot is a gateway drug?
Do you feel like it?
I don't feel like pot is a gateway drug any more than I feel like caffeine is a gateway drug.
Interesting.
Yeah, you know what I mean? like you know, they say moon or mind altering substances. Caffeine does that. Tobacco does that.
Yes, it
So
does.
like, are those gateway drugs? If I could smoke pot every day, I would. You know, but due to probation, I can't do that. And
Give me a card.
well, but here's the thing. Here's what I'm concerned about, right? Because I started shooting heroin and like went from 0 to 100 very quickly. Like, I'm just concerned that, like, although I don't think pot is a gateway drug, I do think that I'll get in the mindset of, oh, I can maintain pot, so maybe I can maintain tooting a little bit of heroin here and there. And I just don't want to take that chance.
So what about with cigarettes? An addiction. Cigarettes, caffeine. Now, if you're going down the pot road or the caffeine road, you can say cigarettes, you can say vaping, because it's all a vice.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. I think at the end of the day, with addiction, it's the personality. You know, you some people just tend to go a lot more advanced and just.
Yeah, and I think it's also like the consequences of the addiction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, when I'm shooting heroin, I'm homeless, I'm living in a tent, I'm shitting in the creek, literally, I'm in jail. It's just a vicious cycle. It's just a vicious cycle. But like, if I vape, it's like, oh, I don't really see the immediate consequences of that. Yeah, I may, God forbid, I may get lung cancer 50 years down the road, but it's like, right now I'm not out there holding a sign, please spare change. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's just the severity of the consequences